Hello everyone, I'm Rohini and today I'm going to show you how to perform gel neti. In order to perform gel neti, you need 1 liter of lukewarm water. It shouldn't be too hot, it shouldn't be too cold. And then you need 1 small teaspoon of salt. If the salt is too much, it is going to irritate your nasal passages badly. And if the salt is too little, again, it's not going to be very pleasant for your nasal passages because we want the water to be slightly salty. So make sure that you add 1 small teaspoon of salt in your 1 liter of lukewarm water. Water shouldn't be too hot, remember that. Then you can dip your finger in and taste the water. This way you will understand the temperature of the water. It is pleasant, it is lukewarm, because you're going to put this inside your nostrils, so we don't want anything to be too hot. A lot of people have a tendency of overheating the water. They don't really get what lukewarm is, and then they end up kind of irritating their nasal passages. Sometimes they also end up burning their nasal passages. This is extremely bad. So please make sure that you dip your finger in. It should be slightly warm. It shouldn't be too hot. Okay, and another thing, very important thing, when you taste your water, it should be salty. So it should taste like your tears. Okay, it should be salty, just like your tears. Not too salty and not too little salty also. Just taste like your tears. Okay, once you're ready and everything is set, now once I perform the gel neti, I won't be able to speak, so I'll quickly demonstrate what I will be doing is, I will place this nozzle inside my nostril, any one nostril. You can pick the nostril which is open, so you got to close one nostril, inhale. If you're able to breathe in and breathe out, that means that this nostril is open. Then do the same thing with the other nostril, inhale. For me right now, my both the nostrils are open, so I can start from any. However, if you feel that if your right nostril is blocked, then start with your left, and if your left nostril is blocked, then start with your right nostril. It really depends upon you. Okay, now I will start with any nostril right now, and most important thing is that you're going to breathe from your mouth. So make sure that you don't breathe from your nose. You can't breathe from your nose, otherwise the water that is going inside your nose, which is supposed to go in from one nostril and out from the other nostril, will actually end up going up into your head. Again, that's not a very good thing, that's not a very pleasant thing, and that's not gel neti. So make sure that you take care of this. This will cause you unnecessary headaches and problems and even sneezings. So if you want to avoid this and practice this safely, then make sure that you don't breathe from your nose. You're going to breathe from your mouth. So you're going to keep your mouth slightly open, slightly apart, and breathe from your mouth. Then, most important thing, you're going to tilt your head to one side until you start feeling the water going out from the other nostril. You will feel the water in your nose. It is okay if you insert, say this is my right nostril, if you insert the nozzle in your right nostril and you feel that the water is all penting up in your right nostril and not really going into your left, it is okay. With time and practice, you'll get it. Okay, just stay there, just hang on and keep tilting the head to the other side as much as possible. However, if you feel that it's too long and it's not happening, take it out and start blowing your nose. You have heard of the term Kapalbhati. If you haven't, then you can watch my video on Kapalbhati, how to perform Kapalbhati. I'll quickly tell you. You have to place the fingers here and you have to exhale quickly from your nose like so. This is called Kapalbhati, where you're exhaling, where you're throwing the air out. What this does is this allows the water to come out of your nostril. It will not pent up in your nose, and it will not go into your head. We want to dry the nose also, so you need to keep a box of tissues with you right next to you. Okay, so let's begin with the practice. I won't speak now. Just watch that I will be tilting my head until the water starts coming out. Let me start from this side. And then you wanna do Kapalbhati. Take the tissue and then now, because I have been doing gel neti, and I don't have much mucus, pent up mucus. That's the reason you will not see mucus coming out luckily. But I still do this to keep my nasal passages clean. This is very good for sinus. But initially you may feel a lot of mucus coming out, so you want to just throw that out into the basin. You don't want to take that back in. A lot of people have this habit of taking the mucus back in. Don't do that. We want that out. It has a lot of trapped harmful bacteria and viruses, deadly viruses and dirt attached to it, which we want to get rid of. Okay, now I'm going to do this on the other side. So you saw what I did. I removed it and then I took a tissue and you can even blow it on your tissue like that. Now other side. Again, here. The moment you remove this, you will see a lot of water coming out. And take the napkin. Dry it out. Okay. There are so many ways you can do this. You can also do like this. Tilting your head to either side. This is ensuring that all the water comes out. Okay. You can use tissue papers. You can even use, a cloth, a handkerchief, a towel, a hand towel, up to you. So that's how you perform your gel neti. Drying is very important. In the practice of gel neti, drying is very important part. Just remember that. So when you perform your gel neti, if you just take a tissue paper and just clean your nose, it's not enough. You need to dry your nose by doing. In fact, during the day, you will see that a little bit of water you might see a little bit of water coming out of your nose. Let it come out. It's a good sign. So just take a tissue paper and again blow your nose, wipe your nose, dry your nose properly. Practice gel neti early in the morning. That's the best time to do gel neti on an empty stomach. If you've had something, then wait for 4 hours and then practice gel neti. And initially you will not get success. Don't worry, we all have gone through that. You will see a lot of mucus coming out. The water will not flow immediately freely, but with time and practice and patience and persistence, you will see that the water will start flowing from the opposite nostril and you will start feeling very open and very clear. This is also very good for your eyesight. This is also very good for your brain. And this is very good for those who are suffering from migraines, headaches and sinus problems. So I hope you keep practicing this. Now another way of doing this is also in the squatting position. I showed you in a standing position in front of the basin, but if you're a beginner, you might want to squat, sit next to your basin or in the bathroom and perform this. If you're squatting and sitting and performing this, it is easier to concentrate on the flow. And if you want me to do a video on that, then please let me know. I will make a video on how to do gel neti in a squatting position. We'll have to change the direction of the camera and just let me know. I'm ready to do that. However, if you are comfortable and you've got a hang of this, then go ahead and stand in front of your basin and do this in front of your basin. Okay, so I hope you keep practicing. Thank you very much. Goodbye, guys.